くぞジェノサイカッタ
Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about these Black Friday deals, and I'm going to try to provide you with some advice on which deals you should be picking up. So we're just going to go to the Black Friday sale, and we got all these little sales that are going on in here. Now these are pretty damn insane. So you can pay 100 rubies for this one right here, and you can get a Black Friday box, which will give you a 0.10% chance of getting a fighter selector, a 0.30% chance of getting a special card selector, and so on and so on and so on. It's actually a pretty decent deal. It does give you a chance of getting something good. And then you can spend 1,400 rubies on this deal here where you can actually get an imprint stone. You can actually select your imprint stone, which isn't bad. That's not a bad deal. And then you can get the Black Friday deal as well. Now, I'm personally not going to be doing this at all. I think this is fine. Then you got this deal here. This is pretty crazy. So you can spend $70. You can buy this 5 times, and you can plug in any one of these fighters in here. So it's actually a pretty good deal. I mean, there's a lot of great fighters in here. Karate, Maxima. I mean, Xion, Rio, Maxima, Kay, Vice, and Pretty Brian all are going to be needed for RHD past tier 40. The rest of them won't. They're really just going to be more for PvE, other PvE content. But you can choose a character. Then you can choose one of the cars. Now, it really sucks that there's just a 5 PG car for Mr. Karate in here. I wish that 3 PG was in here. And kind of the same for Rio. It's a shame they don't have his 3 PG card in here. And really the same for K. So I think they kind of shafted everybody a little bit on that one. I really think it'd been better if they had the 3 PGs in there. But here's the thing that's really nice. You can choose 2 imprint stones. These are gold imprint stones, right? Which gives you 3 stat bumps. So for a character, so for example, let's see. I believe it's this one. So this one here would be amazing on Psyche, a character that you're going to use in one of the Immortal Dungeons, and a character that you're probably going to use for guild raid on Expert. So if you're at a point where you need a selector for Psyche, well, wait a minute now. Okay, so Psyche isn't here, never mind. But you can get imprint stones for the darkness characters and for burn, which is really nice. And you can get 2 of them. And you can get the diamonds, you can get the hexagon. It's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. It's pretty fair. You're going to get Black Friday, and you're going to get 4,200 rubies. This is not a bad deal at all. And then this deal here, you know, you can get these skill level. I mean, you can farm for these things. This is kind of whatever. For 100 rubies, you really can't beat it. It's not bad. Now we're getting into the good stuff, or the bad stuff, depending on how you look at it. This deal here, I think, is a ripoff. $100. Now look, if you're a newer player and you want to whale out and you want to spend a lot of money, it's not a bad deal because all 5 of these characters are very useful. The only one that's not going to be applicable in RHD past tier 40 is Ginitz. But Ginitz is amazing in everything else. That's the thing. He's good in a crap ton of game modes. So that is something to think about. Plus, you're going to be getting these characters. And top tier character right here, Nameless is amazing throughout the entire game. Rio is amazing in PvE content. K, amazing throughout the entire game. Psyche is amazing very amazing for PvP. And he's really good for the guild raid in one of the Immortal Dungeons. So it's a pretty expensive deal. Personally, I wouldn't buy it. But I'm in a different place in the game where I have a lot of characters. I just don't need it. But if you're a newer player, I mean, maybe you'd want to shell it out, but it's not really one I'd recommend. This deal here, however, is pretty freaking quality. You're going to get 2 of these Dimensional Invitation purple tickets, which means you can use these on your Fest collab characters, which means the 7 Knights characters, the WWE characters, and the Yentama characters, which is freaking awesome, to help level them up. Plus, you have a Fest Fighter Memory Selector. And they got all the good ones in here. I mean, this is pretty damn dope. Mr. Karate is in here, but Psyche's in here. This is pretty damn dope. So if you're trying to level up a character, you're trying to push an RHD, this might be a good one to go with. And you're going to get these purple memories that have the attribute colors, which is really nice. Honestly, for me, this is a very good deal because I want to level up the rock, and I'd be able to if I had this. Plus, I'd be able to have the memories. It really would. Plus, you're going to get 100 selection capsules. You're going to get the Black Friday box. It's a very, very good deal on 1,200 rubies. I think it's a really excellent deal. I'll probably end up buying one of them, maybe even two of them. I'm probably going to spend a good amount of money in this game because in my other game, I'm boycotting, so I'm not going to spend a dime. So whatever money I was going to put in that game, I'm going to put in this game because this game's doing well. Now, this deal here, 400 rubies for $8. You're going to get these experience bottles. It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty cheap. Not a bad deal at all. Then you have this one here for $20. This is actually really good. You know, 300 level 5 experience bottles, 300 level 4, 300 level 3. So you might be in a situation where you're like me, where you're in tier 40. You're not really acquiring a lot of tier 5 experience bottles. And this wouldn't be a bad deal. It wouldn't be a bad deal. It's not bad at all, actually. This one here I think is freaking amazing. This package for 13 American dollars in my currency is going to give you 600 rubies. It's going to give you that Black Friday box, right? It'll give you the chance, and you'll get these hammers and these hammers. Now, I think there's a bug going on because for me, these hammers will only level up imprint stones for the 7 Knights characters. The imprint stones that you can actually get in the Rush event. Not the imprint stones that we get through Immortal Dungeons and all the other imprint stones, the gold imprint stones. But for a friend of mine, it actually was working. You could actually use these rainbow hammers to level up any imprint stone. So I don't know, maybe there's a bug going on. I'm not really sure what's going on. I haven't seen anything in the forums addressing this. But the gold hammers are extremely valuable. This package will damn near level up 2 imprint stones to Awaken level 10 for an imprint stone. It'll definitely level up 1. So for $13 to save you all that time, to me, is worth it. I'm probably going to go pretty hog wild, and because I already have like 7 imprint stone selector boxes, so I might go hog wild and buy quite a few of these things. I mean, I probably will. This is a damn good deal. And this one here, 3,000 capsules. You can select 3,000 different capsules. A maxed out level 5-star character needs 417 capsules in total. So you're looking at, you're looking at 6 characters that you can max out capsules on for $40. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Then you have this one here that has the element selection stones. I wouldn't buy this one, honestly. And this one here for $20. This is actually a pretty decent deal. You're going to get 800 rubies off the get-go. And then you're going to get 400 rubies for 7 days, which is 2,800 more rubies. You're looking at 3,600 rubies, which is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to get 800 the first day, and then you're going to get 400 more the next 7 days. So 2,800, yeah, 3,600 rubies for $19. Not bad. And the collab's going to be here for that duration, so this might be a good way to go. Personally, I think this is an insane deal. These 2 deals for me are going to be the ones that I'm going to be going for, because for me, I think they're just amazing. They are amazing deals, especially this one. I really can't get over this. The value here is insane. And let me show you what I'm talking about with the imprint stones. So if I try to level up an imprint stone, right? I try to enhance it. I can't click on this. It won't let me, right? And one of my friends, he can. It's actually letting him use this stone on these other imprint stones. Whereas I believe it's supposed to be, I should have just clicked on the top right hand corner, but I believe what it's supposed to be is it only works on these imprint stones. As far as I know, the imprint stones that are for these characters. I believe that's the way it's supposed to be. But for him, it's actually, the rainbow hammers are actually giving me extra, increasing his rate on leveling up Infinite Stone. So that is a bug that needs to be fixed. You know, they need to figure out which way is the right way. I'm not really sure. Something that I also want to touch on is they added slots for our characters. So this is dope. This was originally 10. Now for gold, you can actually unlock 5 more team slots. This is an amazing quality of life change because we have so many game modes in the game that's not even funny. And knowing that we can just set up our teams, our gold teams, our attack, our red team, our blue team, our defensive team, whatever, it's a lot easier to set up those teams and set up the strikers for those characters that we're using. So I think this is an amazing quality of life change. Another quality of life change that they did was with our battle cards. So this is pretty freaking cool. So if you go into the battle cards, and we'll click on Leah here, or Leia, and you want to level up a card, now you can just literally click on the card here, level it all the way up, enhance it for the gold, and boom, it's done. That's pretty damn easy, and that's pretty damn fast. And it's the same thing for the skill enhance. It's the exact same thing. So this is, again, another very good quality of life change, which I absolutely love. Freaking amazing. Very, very nice. And then there's a bug going on right now where if you take on, say, the Newmo Wang boss, if you take this boss on, or like the Immortal Team Relay Dungeons, what it was before was there were certain characters when they would do their 3PG animations, you were able to use another character while, so for example, if Nameless is doing his 3PG and he does his 3PG, but you're playing with Pretty Zero, these skills would show up down here at the bottom and you could run through your active skills for Pretty Zero while Nameless was doing his 3PG. Currently, right now, since the update, we can't do that. We cannot run through our skills, which is actually hurting our damage because when you're running on automatic, the game will not use, like when Nameless is doing his 3PG, the game won't run through Pretty Zero's active skills over and over while she's awakened. So you're actually losing damage because of this, and this is actually hurting our damage outcome. So this is a bug that I believe that Netmarble has already addressed, and they do plan on fixing it. However, currently, at the time of recording this video, it has not been fixed. It still has the same problem. It's going to be the same in Immortal Team Relay Dungeon. So hopefully they're going to fix it. I will make a separate video about this specific boss. So hopefully Netmarble will address the bug in the Immortal Dungeons. And let me know what packs you decided to buy, what you thought was a good deal, and what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.